our area back. Come on, let's go!
Jet Set Radio!
How's it going, everyone? Welcome back for my third review, Jet Set Radiooooooo for the original Xbox. Jet Set Radiooooooo is the second installment in the Jet Set series, with the first being Jet Set Radio, or commonly referred to as Jet Grind Radio in North America for the Sega Dreamcast. Created as a launch title for the Xbox, and later packaged in a bundle with Sega GT 2002, Jet Set utilised the then revolutionary rendering technique known as cel shading, which gave the game a cartoonish-like appearance, which was very well received, and even now maintains its impressive look that holds strong to this day. That's cel shading for ya. Set in futuristic Tokyo, Jet Set follows the story of the GGs, a group of inline skating graffiti artists who seek to express themselves by tagging the streets with their art. This is in order to gain control of other rival gang territories, alongside having to overcome the Rokaku group, led by the newly stated governor of Tokyo, Goji, whose aim is to remove freedom of speech and further oppress the people of Tokyo, especially the GGs, through the use of the now corrupt police force. Tagging your way to victory? Literally I guess. Only in Japan. Starting off, you're put in control of Yo-Yo, a skate... Oh, my ears. Well, his voice is pretty high-pitched. Even Professor K takes a stab at it, mentioning he'll blow your mind with his silver tongue. But anyway, a skater and graffiti artist wanted to join the GGs, and after completing the short trials consisting of jumping and spraying, are acknowledged and formally accepted as a member of the GGs. Wait, what? That's it? Maybe I should apply. Wait, Jesus Christ, did he just grind up that vertical telephone pole? On second thoughts. Korn, the leader of the GGs, explains the background of Jet Set Radio, which is a pirate radio station run by DJ Professor K, who then conveniently interrupts to explain the current situation Tokyo is facing. The player is then released to roam the streets of Tokyo, tagging anyone who stands in their path. Again, literally. I mean, you can pretty much knock out officers, take down helicopters, and even defuse bombs with spray paint alone. Man, if I ever have to take part in close combat, screw the guns, I'm taking my spray paint. The original Jet Set Radio was notorious for its somewhat awkward controls, but Jet Set Radiooooooo did a great job at correcting it, as the controls feel much tighter, allowing you to feel in control at all times, which is all thanks to the updated control layout. Did I mention the world control? The left thumbstick is used to navigate your skater through the world, while the right controls the camera, allowing you to pan a full 360 degrees around your character, alongside the help of the left trigger, which will reposition the camera behind you. You know, if it ever gets stuck. Which it will. The A button is to jump, which allows you to grind rails and initiate a wall jump. The Y button allows you to turn your body around while still moving forward, while the X and Y button can be used to pull off tricks when grinding. You can spray by pushing the right trigger, and also activate a boost with the B button when you have 10 cans. These can be found just floating all over the place. Where did they come from? Oh well, taking them anyway. They appear in 3 colours, including yellow, representing 1 can, blue for 5, and red to replenish some health. Oh, and you can also click the left thumbstick in for the power slide. So powerful, flames appear. Well, actually it's not all that powerful. Throughout your travels, you will encounter a number of rival gangs that will challenge you for control of a particular territory after you've completely tagged it, by means such as graffiti wars, where you have to spray them to death, rushes where you will race your opponent around the map, and flag battles. No, I'm not making this up. Later you will also be pitted against stronger enemies such as tanks, planes, and giant mechs, which can also be defeated by, you guessed it, spraying them. I mean, just what are the police force thinking? Does a rollerblading teenager wielding spray paint pose that much of a threat that they need to send in fighter jets? Well, they did take out a helicopter. You know what, never mind, just carry on. You will also encounter your standard police goons numerous times, led by their psychopathic gun-wielding leader who seems to just give up after you manage to tag him.
PC John here. Youth sighted. I need backup.
One of, if not the most impressive feature of this game is the music, in which more will play as you travel to different areas. Some of the artists include Guitar Vader, BS2000, Scapegoat Wax, Latch Brothers, and Hideki Nah-Gaaah-New-Maaah, who actually composed most of the original music for Jet Set, just to name a few. And after listening to them for quite some time, you will certainly be humming out these songs for months to come. They're seriously that catchy. Creating your own custom graffiti is another great feature, which allows you to design small, medium and large art, although it would be very difficult to design art as flashy as the default ones. That's off to those who can create great art using the Xbox controller. There's also a multiplayer that allows for up to 4 players and includes some of the modes found in single player, such as Tagger's Tag, Rush and the ball game, which is a nice little distraction for you and your friends. Although now that you mention it, mine would always tell me to close my eyes and count to 10. They'd usually be gone by the time I open them. What? It told me they had important... Oh, for goodness sake! Now I've told you about the positives, but are you ready for the negatives? If not, turn away in 3, 2, too slow. While the controls were greatly modified from the first game, the camera wasn't, since at times you will be subjected to strange angles that prevent you from seeing where you need to go. Having so many NPCs on the screen was quite surprising at the time, because many thought that the consoles weren't powerful enough. However, it does cause slowdown in some areas, which is, well, annoying. Now, a lot of other reviewers stated that the game was just too easy, and while this may be true for story mode, it certainly isn't when trying to unlock all of the 12 additional characters after the story mode is finished, since you have to complete the game, find the hidden tape in the area, complete the challenges within the stage, such as performing a certain number of tricks to then make a graffiti soul appear, then collect all of the graffiti souls, which may be difficult to reach, which can be a huge problem, especially in some of the taller stages, since it can take a while to get back up if you fall. And if that wasn't enough, then you have to receive a jet ranking on all 4 of the test runs of that particular stage, which can be quite strict at times, and usually require a lot of practice. So yeah, it can take quite a while to unlock all the characters. Aside from the few negatives that I mentioned, the game is still very enjoyable to play, and I would easily place it in my top 5 original Xbox titles. Again, this is a must-own title for Xbox owners, but if you are going to get it, try to play it on the original Xbox, since the 360 suffers from massive slowdown in some areas, making it almost unplayable. I said almost. Don't quote me on that, please. Thanks. This has been OutlawClient, and thanks for watching. Be sure to comment, rate and subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I'll see you around.
Sayonara!